There you go. Now,
when you're expecting somebody to show up, all you have to do is go to the restroom, or what's the other thing, or something else, and they do. I'm getting ready to take a drink, and the live starts. Hello, everybody. Welcome, Monday.
okay. So let's start off with let me
We
get
got a
our
lot,
yeah. We got a lot
lot
of
to
stuff to do today.
share.
So let's start off with get this going up there, and there we go, like banner. So we
Are you
want to
feeling more comfortable with
yeah.
this?
So yeah, starting to. You want to say
Yeah,
hello to our posse first?
sure. Is it going by
Yep.
fast? Okay. So the Posse Wranglers, Pittsville Des, Heavens Fire 18. Boy, it's really small.
Yeah.
Simply Jan Homestead, Tim Mitchell, Just Doing Our Best, Lewis Acre Farm, High Karma, Bit Loop 29, James Hull, and Phil Beck, Cooking with the Munchie Mafia Official, Nanny Tam, Devil
Devil Dog.
Dog, Golden State So and So, Robin, Pretty and Pooch, Yes I Can, Barbecue.
All right, and the farm hands are
Oh,
KP Kentucky Prepper 5, Lazy Days Ahead, the Stock Explorer, Godwin Honey, Andale, the Moose, Derek Fowler, Sweet Acres Koi Farm, which is Christine, Pure Okie, Penny Ortiz, Gail Southern Living, and Rich Camp Ranch.
thank you all. You were
So,
wonderful help yesterday. It was a hard day, but the job got done. So thank you all for coming out and helping us work the cows,
okay, and
because we
we
did do that.
okay. So I'm gonna skip some of these. I know Peaceful Des gave a super chat, and Demoose did, and so did Jan and Tim Mitchell. And let's see, we have that all of them. I'll get down to the bottom here. We'll say hello to you guys, but we have a guest. So I wanted to be sure we get them on there. Plus, I have a lot of other stuff we need to talk about.
So what? So your wheel's going again?
Yeah,
Because
well. Hold on now. I want to apologize to everybody. Last week's wheel. I thought we were only had 47, and when I went and started calculating, actually calculating up to make the wheel up from last week, I thought we needed three more. Well, I misunderstood my own thing.
were you way off?
I was off. So all the super chats you guys gave last week, plus a few from the previous weeks, gave us 32 for the wheel for next week.
You got your 50.
So we got our 50, so we're going to give that pin away tonight. Plus, we have 32 towards the next wheel, which is the pin right here. We're going to show it also. And
the ones tonight.
The night will go on to this new pin. I only need 18 more do we have another wheel for 50. So you want to do the wheel first?
Sure, because we're behind.
Yeah, let's do the wheel first.
This is the pen we're giving away. It's olive wood.
Yeah, you have to bend over here to see the inside. No, that's not olive wood. What's that? That was walnut.
Oh, this is walnut?
Yeah. That's the one we're giving away tonight, guys. They can't really
Right
see it
here.
right there. I got a small thing, but
right here. And it's coming in the engraved pin box.
And there's the names on the wheel. And there's 50 names on there. So we're going to spin this and see who wins.
And again, apologies
for my calc. Kevin Henderson won.
Oh my gosh. Good job.
So that's who won that. So let me get back over here.
So I'll get that in the mail on Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday's my ship day.
And then tonight, the word, if you guys don't know, is hashtag Black Walnut. Right. So that's for the giveaway for tonight. I'm going to shrink this up there. You guys can still see it, so I can still be inside here. Let me see. Move this over this way a little bit. No, this way a little bit. Okay. So this will probably disappear when I bring our guest up. So we want to talk about what we have got in the mail real quick, right? Or do I show the pin for next week?
Yeah, show the pin.
All right.
This
is the pin for next week. We're giving away. Or when we get the 18. I think it'll probably be next week. And it's a tulip wood. Yeah, I can turn the light on. So hang on one second.
I gotta be careful so I don't rip out the cord.
It's right here. Where is it? Oh shoot! There we go. Is that too bright?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, I can see.
Okay, there's
There it is.
a wood.
Yeah.
You can see it really good. It's a tulip wood. And I'll take it out and turn it.
It has black.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, black metal.
Black metal is.
But you can see the wood grains on here.
Yes, it's really pretty.
So that's what we're going to give away when we hit the wheel for the next week wheel. Okay, let me turn this down a little bit. There, how's that? Okay.
That's fine.
So that takes care of that. Next thing I want to do is thank Devil Dog and Jamie, Devil Dog's keeper, because she made these shirts for us for our cruise.
We have our new logo.
There's our logo on there for our shirt. This is my old one.
That's our first logo.
And this is our logo we're going to have for cruise. And these are shirts that we're going to take and wear on the cruise. And then she made me this. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but this is
the logo.
Oh, here. Oh, I don't know how you can do it.
It's the logo that we can put on.
Yeah, it's the logo that goes on the car. I don't know if that works or not. No. Probably not. But anyways, it'll go on the car. It's made of white. It goes on the window, and it's gonna be cool. It's our silhouette, yes, of our logo. So that's gonna go on the car. Then she also made me poker chips. That's what we'll start giving away.
No,
include here is a blue one.
It's the blue is the outer ring.
Let me see if I can get my hand. Give me your book here real quick. See if it focus better there. Does it focus any better?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, and then the back side. The back side, I can't see it yet. That is the old logo in blue.
The first logo.
But she made us green ones. The green background. Here's a black one with the back, the front. And here's the red one, which I like the red one a lot. And here's the back of the red one. And also she sent me one of Devil Dog's. And here's this right here. And then his logo on the back.
And they come in a little case.
They come in a little pouch like this. So you can see it, but if you want, and it has a plastic case also on top of the poker chip. So if you guys are needing poker chips or coffee cups or shirts, email Devil Dog's Keeper, and she will give you a price on them. And she also does stickers.
Yeah, she did our sticker, our Mickey, our Crater Creek logo.
So I did all that, right? I did take care of that. We took care of that. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, let me get down here. All right. So I want to say hello to Tiffany and Ruby and Beth and Dez and Rebel at Heart and I said Gail Southern Living's in here.
Oh, hi, Gail.
And Sean's in here. Let's trade paint. Tim Mitchell and Karen Lucy and Jan. And if I missed you guys, say hello again. Hey, there's Mark from Corner Clubhouse.
Yeah, so she does also. Jamie does pins, pillow totes, makeup bags.
Yep.
She does a lot of
stuff. She does a lot of stuff. Kevin from Tuber Chest in here, say hello. And I may miss you guys. I do just say hello. And there's Christine from Sweet Acres Koi Farm.
I saw their live. I listened to their live today.
Did you?
Yep.
I listened to part of it before I had my electrical problem. So, where else do you want to talk about now before we bring up our guests?
Well,
do you want to talk about what happened this last week real quick or not?
Yeah, real quick. The main thing that happened this week was we were able to we got our process, our procedure.
Our fencing all done, gates and done. There'll be 4 videos coming out on that in sections, and I try to keep them short so you wouldn't have to sit and watch like an hour length of video. The first one's like 17 minutes, and then it goes a little bit shorter from there on out. There's a 9-minute one, there's a 10-minute one, but I shortened them so you guys can sit and watch for 10 minutes or something like that, and not feel like you're bored for a long period of time. So. And then I will have us working the cow video coming out.
So that was Saturday. We got all that done, and we tried to get everything done in the morning by noon or so, because I think it was that day. It was either Friday or Saturday that the national weather put us under a heat advisory. The temperatures were going to get with the humidity up over 100 to 120. And we didn't want to stress ourselves out or the animals or anybody else helping us. But on Sunday morning yesterday, we got out there 9 o'clock. We started pulling it together, but we actually started working cows. We brought the herd up, ran them through the chute, separated out the mama cows with this year's babies in one field, and the other last year's babies. They're not babies anymore because they're all
they're almost a year old.
They're getting big, but the girls that we're keeping and the ones that we're selling got moved over into what we call the red pen. And we got all of that done by noon, and we were packed up and back in the house
by 12:30,
which was really, really good. So,
and I was beat.
Yeah, but in doing that,
thanks to Moose,
Kevin, you're the winner of the pin on the wheel. If you didn't hear that already, congratulations.
I think he's right there. Okay, everybody.
So
he's on his way home, I think.
In pulling all this together.
Oh, he just got home.
In one part of and it's hard to describe, but in one part of the working area was all the grass was tall. The donkeys didn't go out and clean it up like they were supposed to. They didn't listen to me, and they pick and choose. But Robert actually got some of it mowed where we were actually standing on the outside of the pen. But the part that he's in, this big 50 cow size pen, and then the churn, didn't get mowed down. And then there's like a little short alleyway.
Little strip of alleyway type thing.
That he climbs up and over to come over
to help
do
the stuff we do, yeah.
Yeah, the shot. We didn't do shots, but ear tagging and
banding of the males.
And while we were doing this, Jerry starts waving his hat around and yelling, watch out, be careful.
I had a bumblebee that was buzzing my head. He kept trying to, it kept landing on my hat, on my face or my hat, and I kept swerving off. I thought, this guy's going to die.
Well, so turns out on the part that Robert was actually standing and working on, was it like an underground hive or in the grass?
They're bumblebees. They bore into the ground and have their nest in the ground.
Yeah. And it was
erupted.
It just erupted. Robert got stung twice, once on the back,
once on the eye,
and once in the eyebrow. And nothing really happened after that.
We sprayed them. We sprayed
them down and got rid of them because they were also agitating the calves.
Yeah, they're chasing the calves around and making the calves go crazy.
And they were going wacky doodles. Well, when he got up this morning, his entire left eye was swollen closed. Oh, shoot. Because nothing happened from like noon until 10 o'clock last night.
Yeah.
So he's not a real good pharmaceutical taker, but I forced him to take a Benadryl and 2 ibuprofen before I went to work. And I talked to him later about 11 o'clock, and you only could see through a slit in his eye. I mean, basically,
it got better as the day went on.
Yeah, it's been a lot better. And so, anyway, that was our big whoop-de-doo yesterday, was at least getting the cows, but this dang bumblebee thing.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Still have to go out there and see if we get rid of all of them or not. But anyway, so I'm gonna drop this hashtag down, guys.
I'm done.
Okay, I knew you were. We're gonna drop the hashtag down so you guys won't see it. But if you haven't put the word in, get the word in so you'll be into today's giveaways, which I don't even know what. Oh, that's right. We're giving away ice cream bowls and matching spoons. That's what we're giving away. So, Devil Dog. I don't know if you caught the first part, but we did a little promo for Jamie. So let's go ahead and close this off here, and let's bring up our guest. And like this. And there you
are.
Hold it.
Hey.
I had this. What the heck is going on here? I can't get this. Oh, I know. I'll do this. I'll do it this way.
Hey, yes.
There you go.
No. Hang on.
There you go.
We down here.
They know what we look like.
Yeah.
We don't have to be. We don't have to be.
Them a little bigger down here, and you can go ahead and. I'll just shrink this up a little bit. I
I can't pronounce the last name, but this is Beth and Jason. I call him Illinois Jason because that's where they're from, and his wife Beth. And they are. We met them at Jan's second meetup, which was at. Wasn't it her second one? We didn't go to the first one.
Yeah, we did, because the first one was where the cops came.
Oh,
Yeah.
We
for
met him
parking.
there.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we met
that was the
him
first
there.
one. So we met him there at the first one, and the friendship just kind of evolved. And Jerry has been enamored with all the work he does on his.
His laser cutting.
Yep.
And that's why I said the boxes to him, and he did our logo on
He
there.
does the logo on the
And
pin boxes.
pin boxes, and he also made the domino boxes that we've given away. We've given away 5 sets of the dominoes.
Yep.
And he's done those
Wow.
those boxes for me.
We give him challenging things. Tell him about the last one.
Oh, the last one was the that I gave him was the B door opening.
Yep, on our trap.
And he made me half a dozen of those.
And we have a swarm on the trap that we've got that.
It's the
because it's ultraviolet.
Yeah, but it's not we don't have that on. We have the prototype he gave us.
Oh, okay, that's right.
The prototype's on there. We went out to take and put the one you made us, the blue one, on there, which has the ultraviolet lights on it, or ultraviolet. It can be seen ultraviolet, but there was already a swarm in that box. So we
can't do anything.
So we can't change it until we get it up here and get that swarm put into an actual bee box.
So how are you guys doing?
Better than I deserve.
Really good. Pretty good.
Really good. Or busy? And are you guys having a heat wave of sorts there?
Hit and miss. It was pretty hot for a little bit with the humidity, and then it cools off at night. And we got a big heat wave coming here shortly. But we pretty much get your guys' weather if you. We usually get it a few days later.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, you can keep it. You can keep it. Don't send it back, would you please? Jan, would you post his link to his channel, please? They also need just about not quite 100 new subscribers. I know we don't have 100 in here, but if you're not subscribed to them, please do get subscribed to them.
So what made you start YouTube?
COVID, pretty much. To show my parents what was going on with not actually having to go over there and see them.
Right.
I didn't want nothing to happen, of course. And it just kind of evolved from there, and it's a hobby.
And you're still enjoying it?
Yeah. Editing has always been a bad thing for me, but I film all the time. It's just, it doesn't go anywhere after that for the most part. I think if it's a chore to do it, then why do it? That's why I got so many other hobbies like laser engraver and the 3D printer.
Well, I can help you with editing. I can teach you some of the. I use DaVinci now, and it's really easy to use. And as a matter of fact, I use it, and Devil Dog uses it, and Ralph uses it, and a lot of people are using DaVinci, and it's you can use a free program. The paid version has a lot more things you can do to it, but DaVinci is really. It's just as a simple. It's like anything. There's a learning curve. Yeah, it's like this. When we went over to the EV Mux from StreamYard, there's been a learning curve for me, and I'm getting better and better at it per week. But DaVinci is like Filmora or pretty much any of the other editings. You just got to figure out what buttons do what. But it's a lot. I think it's easier. And I love editing. I love I can sit there and edit for 8 hours if I have time. Or I have that much video, and I just don't.
And he's done that.
And that's my issue.
For a long time.
Not necessarily editing per se, but on the lives, because we had a time.
Yeah.
We had a time spot just before he had his knee surgery that we were going to lose 500 watch hours if we didn't get, over that. So he was just cranking it out. He, videos and doing lives and just collecting that because 500 hours is a lot to catch up on. So
yes, it is.
Really did a good job on that. So
my problem really is staying focused. I bounce around from hobby to hobby.
Well,
doesn't give himself enough credit. He does good. He doesn't give himself enough credit. He does do well with it when he gives
well,
himself time to mess with it. He's
yeah.
got more patience with it than I do.
Now, what I was going to ask, you're the supporter, you're the cheerleader, right?
Yeah, that's
You're
right.
Yeah.
That she
I
is
was
for
that way
sure.
too for a long time, and I didn't want to do videos. I mean, I did them, but I didn't want to start them and stop them. And now it's almost I'm almost as bad as he is, or maybe sometimes worse
It's,
because I go outside a lot more than he does, and I'm thinking, oh, this could be a video. So I go back in. I said, I need a camera. I need a camera, and
yeah, Susan's really good at getting a camera and recording stuff. The only problem is just sometimes she thinks it's on when it's off, or off when it's on, and so I
That
get these
happens a lot.
bloopers of the sky or inside the mule or facing
Mhm.
down, and I go through and ask her, "What was this?" And she's, "Oh, that was what I don't know what that was. That was supposed to be off then."
well,
So
my glasses
I've
are
recorded the inside of my pocket. I don't know how many times.
yeah. My glasses are transitional, so they go into sunglasses when I'm outside, and that little really teeny tiny REC recording or whatever in the corner, I don't always see it, so I'm like sometimes peering. And anyway,
yeah,
it makes for a good laugh every once in a
I
while.
edit all the times. Now she goes and she turns and going, "Oh yeah, this is on," and and then for her start recording, I edit that part out. But
Yeah, but I don't want to do the editing.
hey, Linda, thanks for
Yeah.
coming.
I give him a couple of hints, and he says,
Ralph,
"Do you want to do the editing?" I said,
and
"No,
she gets there telling me, "Oh, you need to cut this." I cut it out. I'm like, "Let's look at it so you can sit here and do it." Nope, I said, "Then
nope,
leave."
nope." I turn around and walk out. I do give you titles sometimes
Yeah,
as
and I ask for
suggestions.
titles too sometimes.
Suggestions.
I ask for
I-
wording a lot.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't want to sit there and watch it while he's doing it. That
No.
I'll watch it later, or I don't watch it because I did it. I made it. But he adds all these little cutesy things in there that he wants me to see. So periodically, usually on a
yeah.
Sunday morning, I'll sit and watch some of our videos to just say that I did do it.
I'll put in a correction when she says something like I don't remember the correction now, but she'll say it's a Friday when it's actually a Sunday or something like that, and I'll go in there and say
Right.
this is actually a Friday when she said this, or actually this is a Saturday.
Sh-
So I'll put in little corrections on that.
She's my final editor, so
Yeah.
she does the final
Oh,
proofing.
Christine Betts.
So he's doing all this at home, Beth. What are you doing during the day?
I do hair and nails. I have a salon in
Do you have a
Effingham,
salon?
Illinois.
And how long have you been
Yeah.
doing that?
I've been doing hair and nails for 29 years actually this week, and I've owned our own salon
Congratulations.
for 19. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. That's
Thank you.
I would have been worn out by now.
It's a lot of work.
It is, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Especially when it's your business because it's not just doing the hair and the nails and getting to know your clients. So you've got all the paperwork and the permits and all that. And
I was just doing that a few hours ago.
I
inventory
mow
and
the
all that.
yard. I do all the maintenance.
We lost them.
Are they in town?
No, they're on. No, they're out on
Hey!
on the tablet. So we'll have to wait till they pop back in, I guess.
Yeah, they're not actually at home. Are
No,
they at
yeah,
home?
they're at home.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there they go. There we go. Welcome
There
back.
we go.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what happened there. It just
Lost
disappeared.
us
Well,
for
Your
a
tablet
second.
timed out, maybe, or something.
Last week I tripped on the cord that unplugged the
Computer.
the laptop, and
Oh.
before we started, that was a big.
You're on your tablet, right?
Yeah, I think my cordless keyboard for the tablet went into timeout and it shut me down.
Yeah, it's probably timed out. So you have to be sure every couple minutes that you jiggle it or something, so time
Wake
out.
up.
Wake up.
Well, it's just timed out. I just reached up and tapped it, so I'm gonna go back on. But I think we're good.
Yeah.
So, are you enjoying the YouTube part of life? It gives a little
Uh,
variety for you.
It's definitely interesting. It's a big change. I was pretty much a homebody, and when I did road construction, I was 14 hours on the road all every day, pretty much, and then home to
Yeah.
sleep and eat. And that's it.
I didn't know what he was getting me into until he took me to the second meetup, and I met this lady named Jan, and here we are how many years later, and I feel like we have this whole family and community that
Yeah.
we've grown close to. So
Yeah.
yeah. Fast forward, here we are.
She does have that pull, doesn't she?
Yes.
Jason,
So.
push buttons. Just don't, she didn't don't push buttons, Jason.
Oh.
He wasn't pushing anything this time. So you
He's
have a
always pushing buttons.
You have your 3D printer,
Yes,
and
I have a Creality 3 Pro, and I've done a lot of modification to it so I could print quite a few different materials. I've had it for probably 6 years.
you also have a laser printer or laser.
Actually,
If they consider a
I
printer,
have
what would that be called? The laser
it's a laser
cutter
engraver.
engraver.
An
That's it.
engraver, but it actually cuts up to almost a half-inch material on one of them, and then I have one
Welcome in, Scott, and welcome in,
that could
Pathways.
that could barely burn paint off of stuff. It's only a 5-watt laser. But yeah, I have 2 lasers now.
Oh, you have 2 now.
Yep.
So you learned it like hands-on, or did you find some YouTube videos to help you?
Everything was YouTube. I seen it one day and I was like, hey, I think I could do that. So I basically learned how to do it. It's like with my vinyl machine. I got a sublimation printer and a vinyl machine as well. That's what I really started off with. And then went to the 3D printer after that, and then to laser engraver, and hopefully someday a water jet cutter.
So how much of the house do all these hobby toys take up, Beth?
Well, we have one whole room allotted to it upstairs. And then he does have one small area in one room downstairs or on the main floor. But
And a piece in the pantry for my 3D printer.
yes. So but I mean, we just look at that as, I mean, it's just, it's his office. I mean, it's our studio. I mean, we do paint pouring here. We do laser engraving, 3D printing, final work. I mean, he does all kinds of stuff here. And
I know you make earrings too and jewelry.
I've got some of
Yep.
those.
Yeah, bracelets, keychains,
earrings,
necklaces. I work with wire, paint pours. I cut that out and put them into bracelets like such. Um, yeah, epoxy earrings, uh, 3D printed wood.
Wow.
All kinds of different stuff. We're kind of sitting at my sanding area and prep area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you and how do you get the word out about all these different things that you can do? Word of mouth.
Word of mouth. I have a small section up at the salon I sell a bunch of stuff out of.
Yeah.
I kind of put things on eBay from time to time. I used to have a slot at a local flea market, but I closed that down earlier this year.
Yeah.
That's about it. Word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
Welcome in, Jesse and Lisa, and there's one I missed. Dang it! Oh, so I said hi to Scott earlier. That was one more person I missed. Oh, treasure. I guess I get them all.
So that's what we're doing right now.
Brett Butt Nuggets.
Oh, okay.
Welcome in, Brett.
So that's what we're doing right now is putting you out there, and we've talked about you when we talk about the pens, when we do the boxes and give away the pens,
or the boxes for the dominoes,
exactly.
I talked about you, So I mean, that was pretty genius in a way you did those. I mean, they snapped together pretty easy, and then I just put a little bit of super glue on the inside edge of them, and they glued together nice and neat.
Because all you said was, "I've got these dominoes. I want a box. What can you do?"
And he said, "Give me the dimensions, what you think you need." So I measured them out as a block, and and he made them. They came out perfect.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna need some more so I'm down to only 4 left.
I got the file saved, so let me know.
I will.
You made me forget what I was my train of thought.
Talking about domino boxes.
No, I know.
It's good.
Oh, I know. So if somebody needs to contact you, how can they do that?
Ilk and Aram on Facebook, Instagram, email.
You've got it on your YouTube page as well.
Sure do.
Okay.
You go to my about page and it's all right there.
perfect.
And is there anything you don't say you won't do? Because I mean, everything I've asked you, you said, okay, sure, no problem. I can do that. Yeah, sure, no problem.
I
That's
will
no,
try
yeah.
it. I mean, the only thing that I look at is if you ask me, the worst I'm going to say is no. But I mean, I'll even give it a shot, even if I can't make it. I'll try it and then say, hey, I can't do this. But
I mean, he's had special orders for items for our local 4-H kids for llama type items, and she had sent some ideas to him, and he messed around with them and sent her
uh,
some ideas back, and was able to find the items that she was going to be giving as gifts for her 4-H students, and
there's one of
so
them.
he does do a lot of
That's cool.
custom orders and stuff,
Yeah,
and
bomb ahead.
Yeah,
if he can't do it
Yes.
identical to what you're wanting, he can. It's good inspiration on what he could possibly make for you.
well,
I'm one of those people that would rather do a one-off type thing. You
Yeah.
say, "Hey, I want a picture of a dog with some flowers over here." I don't know what I want, but this is the ideas that I want. I'm that type of a person.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
did you take the B doors yet to your club?
No, that's
Okay.
not until next
So,
month because I missed that meeting.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You missed it.
So we were at court.
So he's
So.
going. His B meeting is next in 2 weeks. He's going to take
On Tuesday.
the B doors, some of those down. They have a raffle table, and
I'm going to put one or two on the raffle table
and advertise that way too, because you never know. There's a lot of you've had several new members and whatever,
Yeah.
and if you didn't have the help of your guy, you wouldn't know any of this stuff. And so you got that door, and you were able to.
There you go, Jan.
Thank you, Jan. She put up the phonetics saying of
Alien Hero. I love it.
I'll have to go back and check the replay. Anyway, you wouldn't have known how to get any of that stuff.
No.
The door things.
Oh,
they don't sell them separately.
No, because Jess gave us that one B trap that I used, and it had. He said this got a door on it. This guy 3D printed it. He said it was. He said the guy said he thought it would made it really good, but the threads were like springed out. They were all split on it.
Uh-huh.
Jason said try to put a little bit of super glue in it, which I did, and it held it for a while. But then I asked him if he can print them, and he goes, yeah. And so we got him the what do you call it, the
STL file.
Yeah, the STL file, and he was able to print them. And then I said to him, that wall needs to be thicker, so he made the wall thicker and printed it so that now it screws on, the cap's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went into a CAD program and just basically put a sleeve on the inside to make it thicker.
And it made it perfect.
It's amazing. It really is.
And I sent him a thing the other day asking if he could make it. That I saw a TikTok video where this person had this handle that you put all your grocery sacks on, and you can carry six things on a handle, so you could have all your stuff on two handles. And,
so I don't need your help.
You wouldn't need help bringing groceries in. You bring all the groceries in at one time, all with a handle, or take them out the car, all with one handle. Jeez. So he's working on that.
What a way to get out of helping.
Hey, you know what? If I can figure out a way,
You need a robot, Susan.
No rush on it, Jason. No rush.
Yeah, I found a couple of them some other people made, so it'll be pretty easy to print out, maybe 2 hours.
I just thought it'd be kind of cool the thing you put on a raffle, because you're not going to see people have that many things around like that. That's just a unique item.
So one thing about the 3D printer is you can print some pretty unique items. I mean, this is a suction hose, or like a little battery carrier thing, or I don't know. Here's something I cleaned up earlier. This actually goes inside of a 5-gallon bucket, so you can make a auto water. So this will drill a hole and silicone and smash it together and screw this piece on, and then you run your hose to your garden. You could do drip irrigation. 3D printers are pretty nice. You could do all kinds of weird stuff with it. Here, this is everybody has troubles with the measuring tapes for clothes, so it's a little piece that I made for that.
Oh, you also
3D
made me a
printer used
carrying
to make.
case for you made me that carrying case for the CD cards for the cameras or the
Oh,
micro
yeah,
Yeah, that
micro.
was really
That
cool.
was really
The
cool.
SIM
I've got
cards.
all my SD cards in that in the case in those
SD
two
cards,
cases you made
cool.
me.
yeah. The
I have
3D
one
printer.
dedicated to the micro ones with the inverters, what do you call them, or adapters in there, and then I have one for
Right.
all my big ones.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I can
3D printers nice to get organized.
He
Well,
It's crossed his mind, but I say you got enough going right now, and we know people that do it. Let them do it, and you enjoy what you're already doing. Because he's got your bees take time, your
yeah.
woodworking takes
yes,
time, your editing takes time.
yes,
Because
yes.
of his knee, I never thought this would ever happen, but because of his knee surgery, he stopped bowling. He postponed bowling. He has yet to go back. But that was something he's done for 30 years. Well, no,
Well,
not more than that.
it's
'Cause he
not
started when he
five
was a
for
kid.
60. I've been doing it for 60 some
Yeah.
odd years.
So he's kind of replaced that with other things, and
And I had a phone call the other day for somebody who wanted me to bowl on their league this year, but I said no because I'm going on a cruise.
yeah. So
Right.
anyway, he's got enough going. I said, just let like Jason do your stuff. You got and there's a couple other people. Jesse does stuff.
does some laser stuff, and Jason
Let,
has 3D, and Tiffany's husband has a 3D printer also,
let them
and
do it.
they're just a
And
lot
Canadian
farther
Family
away.
Life.
give them the ideas and give them the
Mhm.
challenge and think how you can create things for them to do.
Yep. I come up with the ideas, and I give the ideas.
Yeah.
Can you do this? Can you do that?
We'd have
Yeah,
to
that's all it usually takes for me.
we'd have to build a building to add any more stuff for you to do.
Yeah,
So
I'm trying to do that too. I'm
I
trying to
would
get
love to have another building for a
built.
wood shop.
yeah, we
And
found
you
a
fill it
building
fast.
that's small, but at least it allows you to go out there and do it for now. So
Yeah, I got an air conditioner in my wood shop. Turn on the air conditioner, let it cool down, and go out. I can go out there and do stuff.
There you go.
Well, you kind of have to have that whenever you do epoxy. You got to have
Yeah.
it climate controlled. My epoxy, I just did one the other day, and this is, I don't know, it's a light switch, but it's kind of tacky. I don't know what I did with my epoxy. Maybe I mixed it wrong, or the temperature quite wasn't right up here.
that's
A
kind
lot
of
of
hard.
humidity lately.
Yeah.
A lot of
That has a lot to
humidity.
do with
That makes that makes a big difference. That makes a big difference. So
But it's been 40 minutes. You want to do our giveaway?
yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna put a giveaway over top of. I'm gonna put it over here on the side. I think
put it on us.
I'll put it on. No, I just put it. I'll just put it like right up here
Okay.
in this corner right here.
So if you have
Yeah.
the giveaway word, remember he doesn't have to walk to the bedroom to spin the wheel. He can do it right from here. So if you haven't put it in, be real quick about it, and it has to have the hashtag.
Yeah, get the word in. If you guys haven't got the word in, Scott and Jesse and Devil Dog and Brett, you guys haven't been in here and put the word in. Get the word in. It's a hashtag Black Walnut.
Did you see Jan's?
Jan says something about I have one. I don't know
And
if
then
she's
she
talking
says
about.
no. And then next there's when she's talking to Jason. Can you
Oh,
put that
Jason,
up?
did you get my picture of
But
the toilet?
post it.
Oh,
Just put it up
there
there.
you
so they
go,
can see it.
Jason.
There's a question to you, Jason.
Did you get my picture of the bottle topper that I need from Jan?
I think
It's
so.
a wine topper.
I believe so.
One
Yes, I do
one
think
word,
I did.
but nuggets. No, put it together as one word, no spaces.
Always one word, no spaces, but we have to have the hashtag now.
Yeah, you just have to use the hashtag, Brett.
Okay.
The toilet. Jan said.
Oh yes, yes, I got that one.
Okay, so you ready?
I'm ready anytime.
Okay, everybody ready for the giveaway? Here, we're gonna do it here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
When the winter comes up, it should, take over the whole screen.
Yeah, it does. No, that's it. Karen got a Lucy.
Oh, jeez. Karen.
I don't know why it's supposed to pop. It's not doing that. So I'm gonna have to find out. It's supposed to put the thing out bigger.
Congratulations, Karen.
Yes. So Karen got a Lucy won that.
On the set.
And the set of ice cream bowls. And she have black walnut ice cream in it.
Congratulations.
So on that subject, next week is the last Monday of the month. It is our anniversary, so we are celebrating
41 years. I can't believe I put up. I mean,
Happy
she put up with me for that long.
and we both like the ice cream flavor, because remember it's National Ice Cream Month. That the flavor that we both like is going to be Rocky Road. One word. # Rocky Road for next week.
Rocky Road, just like that. Just like I put it in. That's for next week.
# Rocky
So
Road.
it'll be # Rocky Road next week. I didn't put the hashtag in, but you guys can
Figure that out.
put the hashtag in.
Okay, and I will get these out to you in the mail on Wednesday, Karen.
And then let's see. And then the winner last week. Winner that won the cup. Week before cup. No, the other cup. The one was it Jamie's. Jamie's.
That was a different. We donated.
Oh, that's right. We donated that.
Yeah, that was to the building skills.
Building schools. Okay. I don't know if Jamie's in here or not, but Jamie, it was already mailed, so we can't give it to Jan. And Jan said to me she doesn't need any more coffee cups. She's like us. She got boxes of them, but she can always say during the coffee cup, and I would give her one.
Jan, that's why I go outside so much. That's how I make it work.
What?
She says, I don't know how you did it all these years, Susan. Bless your heart.
She's a lucky gal to have me. I don't care what anybody says. She's lucky.
Your mother said.
My mother said what?
Too. Your mother said, I don't know how you do it.
Well, I don't know how I had her mother either,
yeah,
but
I
did.
know, but you did. But anyway.
Anyways.
It's all good.
Yeah.
All good. Hey, Adrian, Backyard Gardener.
Yep, Adrian's in here. Welcome in.
So, my gardener, just as a side note, my garden is not doing very.
We need to get more water.
No, it's not that. It's not just producing.
Hey, Matt and Mouse, welcome in.
One of those years. So, anywho.
So, one more time, Jan, put up their channel name and the link to it so they can get anybody who just came in can subscribe to them, because I know Devil Dog said they were up to 918 or 919 now.
Okay, cool.
And I don't know. And that was last time he said it was up 919. I think it was.
Wow.
So you got a couple subscribers out of that. So you're almost to that 1,000.
That's exciting.
There you go. Thanks, Devil Dog. You're the man.
Thank you.
Yeah, Matt and Mouse. They're new subscribers to our channel.
Oh.
So, you have anything else you want to talk to them?
I don't.
Any more about?
It's going to be a long time before we see you again, because it won't be until next May or June.
9/22 they're up to.
Wow, good.
Thank you. Yeah, it'll be about a year.
We'll just have to keep keeping projects so we stay in contact.
Exactly.
I'm just a phone call away.
Yep.
And we travel in that van, so you never know. We might just have to take a drive.
I saw the inside of their van when at Jan's this last time, her meetup this last time. It's just very innovative. You can see that creativity that
And we have plenty of place you can park it. I mean, you don't have to park right in front of the house. We got 116 acres. We can put you someplace on the land.
Yeah, that's what it's built for. So we could just pull up and park wherever we need to park. If it's next to a lake or a driveway or whatever.
Yeah, we've got all the bare necessities there.
Yeah, we don't have a lake, but I'm thinking about putting a pond in, a big pond.
We got a creek.
We got a creek but the creek only runs when it's raining.
Yeah.
Well, I am.
We
I
haven't
am
had that
thinking
problem
about
this
putting a
year.
pond in. Yeah, Devil's Dog says you
Lord
park
knows
next to
who-
the cows.
Spread 'em out for you.
I've done it before.
It wouldn't be
Yeah.
the first time.
Your name would be Red Charles. Yeah, he may come up and rub on it and rock that van.
Cows do have a tendency just to rub on things until they push them over.
Yeah. Yeah. We sure enjoyed the little chat tonight. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Exactly. Thanks for having
Well,
us.
we try to do
And keep
once a
joining
month. We
subscribers.
try to get somebody to come up, a guest and stuff, so they can talk about them and help, kind of promote them out. Just try to get you some more subscribers and Susan doesn't call it an interview; she calls it a conversation.
We're sitting here chatting around the fire.
Yep.
We just don't all have the same drinks.
Yeah.
I was telling Beth it was just like when we was at the meetup sitting around the fire. That's all what this is going to be tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to chit chat among friends and catch up on stuff, and that other people just kind of eavesdrop in and see what's happening, and
And it kind of puts you out into different
genres.
I guess, because it's not all homesteaders on our channel. There's city folk and I don't know, and they're all over the place. So it just kind of puts you out a little bit.
And just
different
try to get
areas.
you in a couple different areas so other people can see what's going on. So that's the main thing of I think YouTube is to get your name out in front of a lot of people.
And my channel is all over the place too. So like some days I'll be in the garden, some days I'll be in the kitchen, some days I'll be painting, some days I'll be making things. So
some days he'll be working on his vehicle and blowing something up. You just never know what he's up to.
True.
Just don't be burning down the house.
You get the phone call.
Amen.
We've got plenty of fire extinguishers. I know where they're at.
I got the phone call today. I have this little side job I go to on Monday, and I got the phone call today saying, and for once, it wasn't my fault, or I didn't add to it. The only thing I didn't do was turn on the light in the well house, but somehow the power went out in the well house, and our freezers were off for about 24 hours.
Defrosting.
Maybe. They were defrosting. Of course, everything stayed cold, so I'm not that concerned about it. But at least it wasn't something.
And lucky I found it.
Yeah, that I did. So
I went out there. I was getting ready to take a shower, and there was no water, and I thought, "What the heck? How come we had no water?"
Well, the cows play with the float sometimes.
Yeah,
they make it to where it just keeps running and running.
Yeah, it runs over and makes all you money mess. So
I
called for Robert. He was out there trying to give a new calf that we separated out some water. And he'd been out there. He goes, "I've been out here for about 10 minutes, and I think they got enough water. I'll turn it off." And I said, "Well, there's something more wrong than that, because normally we still have a trickle of water. We had no water. I mean, I turned it on, and it was sucking air, and I thought, that's not right." So I walked out to the pump house and started looking at it, and I moved a couple of wires, and I had a spark come flying out, and I thought, "Oh, that's probably the problem." The common ground to the 110 side was not connected, and so. And I checked. That's how I thought. Well, I wonder what's wrong with it. The freezer's out. Well, the freezers are all the ice is all the freezers now. They're also on the bottom is water, and the refrigerator was off. But the pump was still running. I'm going, okay, hold it. This has got to be really weird. The pump's working, but there's no water or no lights. What's going on? Well, I fixed it, and Robert and I went out and checked the cows, and they had like this much water in there. So I turned it on. Well, him and I decided what happened was the cow, the big herd, were out there drinking at the same time he was trying to fill the calf's water up. And I have everything on automatic waters, but the calf water float valve wasn't working right. So we had filled it up yesterday, turned it off, and we turned it on. But Susan went out and turned it on this morning. But then between the time she turned it on and the time we went out there, Robert and I went back out there, the water had gone down again.
They drank
they drank it because each one of those cows would drink up to 50 gallons a day, and this only holds like 150 gallon tanks. It's a small tank, and so he had to turn the water on. Well, the other cows had drank all the water too, so it was pumping the water to the big tank and not to their tank. So, make a long story short, we got the water. They got the water, and we got all the water back, and we had water back in the house, and I fixed the electrical problem.
And the freezers are on again.
And the freezers are on again. Yeah. So thank God we got there before we found it before all the meat in the freezers defrosted.
Yeah.
There.
No kidding.
So that was the phone call I got today.
Yeah, we have to be sure that every once in a while somebody turns up a lot of power on there, the light switch, to be sure that there's a 110 power going to the place.
I try not to call. I just let her work until she gets home, and then I break the news to her. It's easier that way.
Jerry likes to share it. He doesn't want to forget. Not that I'm not saying it, but he's an in the moment person.
Yeah, I'm
so
shot by shot type thing. And I think somebody said Red Rooster Dirt Road was in here.
Yeah.
Welcome in.
They said sorry.
Yeah, there they are. Yeah, it's all right. You're never too late for our lives. So we shouted them out last week, and they were just they were like 9 people shy of their 1,000, and they got their 1,000. So last night they were at 1,015. So they got over their hump that they needed. So we're trying to help everybody we can, and
I appreciate it.
We appreciate you coming up. And we want to do anything else about the wheel? The whale. What next week? I don't know how many we actually sold it so far.
You'll figure it out.
I'll have to look at it. We needed 18 spaces, $2 a space. If we don't have those 18, we'll just go ahead and roll it over for whatever the difference is we need. I don't know if Jen or Des was keeping track or not, but
you got 6.
You got 6.
Who Fuzzy Adventures and More is?
As a new sub.
Oh, okay.
Because you have to be a sub to be in here.
Okay.
This is subs only, so somebody's a sub. Yeah, Jan, you get older, years are hard.
Yes, we're really here. Tink and Tank thought we were a steel shot.
Oh, I do move sometimes.
Yeah. And you got the 924. Gail says you're at 924 now.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
And if you guys need anything, like I said, all my information to get a hold of me is on my About page, and you could ask. The worst I'm going to say is no.
Need a reference? Go for it. We'll
give you a reference.
We will give a reference.
We can even show you some stuff he's made.
Yeah.
So if you guys, have any questions or anything, just email him. If you have something real hard for him, send it to him. Say, hey, I've got something real hard for you. Let me see if you can do this. He probably likes the challenge.
I'll give it a shot. That's the only thing I can say is I'll give it a shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
we have 5 more minutes before 5 more minutes. Actually, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And it'd be hard to stretch it out for that last bit. Let's see. We'll talk about. We're going to do a giveaway. If you haven't been here before, we're going to do a anniversary giveaway. Thank you in November, and it will be for our 100K, which I'm sure I'll hit 100K by then. We're at 94,300 or something like that now. So in November we're going to do it, and we're giving gift certificates to Amazon away. So there's 100 one, 3 50 ones, and 4, 5, 6, 7 $25 ones, I think.
Wow.
I think there's.
You keep it in the list.
I've got to write it down, but
you need
there's that many gift certificates going to be given away. So if you guys,
I'm not sure yet exactly when, but it'll be before Thanksgiving.
And it will be on our Monday.
And it'll be on a Monday.
It will just be rolling it fast. So you guys, keep an eye out for it. If you don't want to be in every Monday, watch at least the thumbnail so you don't miss out on the big giveaway.
We can put it out on the community.
And I know what I have to do. I want to show you.
Oh.
I'm not going to screw that type of. We got a shipment today, and these are our honey bears.
Oh, nice.
And Devil Dog wife Jamie is making me a sticker to go on the front of here, and it's because it's like all flat thing. You put a sticker on the front. Actually, you put two stickers on one each side if you want. But she's making me a sticker. We got the bears, and the sticker should be here on Wednesday, I think, and we should be pulling honey probably. I would say I don't know if it's this week or next week. We'll be pulling honey off, and then we will start be giving honey away on our lives if you guys are interested in getting honey, or we could sell some of it. But that came today, so
he's all excited.
I can't wait to start pulling off the honey. It's gonna be fun
in the heat,
well,
sticky and hot.
That's what the nice thing about the heat runs better.
Well, yeah.
You know, so
you just have to be careful.
It definitely runs better.
But I know there's a lot of people that said they like honey and they wanted honey, and so we'll just add some honey to the giveaways.
Could do that.
Yep. My mentor said we're going to have about 40. He said at least 40 pounds of honey, which equates out to
I don't know those little bears are 8-ounce bears, right?
No, 12-ounce bears.
12 ounce.
Yeah.
So
I know whenever I make mead, it's 3 pounds of honey per gallon of mead.
Yeah. I haven't done mead in a long, long time. Last time I did it, I was in California, and Susan said it tastes like gasoline.
It did.
But that was before it aged.
In the beginning, it gives me a taste test right after he makes it.
After it aged for a while, it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
I thought he was trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Hey, all her hair, I can tell because all her hair on her arms just stood straight up, and I said, "Oh," and she said, "Oh my God, it's burning."
Yeah, it was
green wine will definitely.
I gave her a taste of it about 2 years later. She said, "Hey, what is this?" I said, "That's the stuff that made the hair stood on end." She said, "This is pretty good tasting now."
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so we're going to end this live here, and we're going to end it on our song. We're going to play our song. If I can get it back up.
Thank you for coming on. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us, you guys. You have a lovely evening.
From the West Coast to Missouri's land, we built this life with our own 2 hands. Cattle, goats, and donkeys too. Horses and llamas, we're a farm that grew. Chickens clucking, dogs running free. This is the place we're meant to be. Let the singing begin, we're the owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin. Sunrise hits, chores on the list. Bowling lanes at night, wood crafts we twist. Jerry's on the forge, Susan's quilting art. Robert's gaming strong, each plays their part. With every day new stories unfold. Living life, it never gets old. Let the singing begin, we're the owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the singing begin. 18 years and counting, still going strong. Meetups with friends, our journey's long. From San Diego shores to Missouri's hills, we found our home, it gives us thrills. Let the singing begin, we're the owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the singing begin, we're the owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the singing begin.